in the time of your life, live, so that in that good time there shall be no ugliness or death for yourself or for any life your life touches. Seek goodness everywhere, and when it is found, bring it out of its hiding place and let it be free and unashamed.
Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Observer System Redux on Xbox Series X. I still think this is the stupidest name for a console. I mean, other than that poop butt fucker console. Well, really, that one didn't go very far. I'm not sure why. Guess it was kind of a hard thing to ask for your parents. Okay, wait, where are we? Oh yeah, we're at the,
Synchrosine collected.
the property manager's place. Let's see, mail. Dear Mr. Tchaikovsky, while we all greatly appreciate your exemplary service and the sacrifices you have made for your country, the VRI policy enforces a strictly proactive stance on helping our brave veterans reintegrate with society. Regular coverage requires a deed of permanent 8-class deployment present to our representative on an annual basis. Your current janitorial position simply does not qualify. Given these circumstances, we must sadly deny your claim and therefore force to terminate your participation in the program, effective immediately. As of today, the Veteran Pension Fund will no longer cover periodic maintenance of your cybernetic prosthetics. We wish you all the best. The Veteran Rehabilitation Initiative. This says an automated reply. It's an automated message. Please do not reply. All right, this has gone long enough. Veteran or not, I don't give a crap anymore. One more message and I'll find you and beat the fucking junk out of you. My mother can no longer take this shit. She is sick of telling you over and over that her husband, my father, died 18 years ago. She moved on. We all have. No one wants to live in the past, to consistently relive a tragedy. So for the last time, Mike Tchaikovsky is dead. He's been dead for a long time. Have someone type that into your busted-ass head of yours. I don't care how you do it. Wow, that text is so dark. What the hell? Just fucking remember this time. And if it's a toss-up between this and remembering when to take a dump, or even if it's a toss-up between remembering this and taking a dump, because the next message you send her will earn you a broken fucking jaw. Consider this your final warning. Let's see. The wall stands tall. All brave boys and girls continue to defend us from the eastern hordes. A shot rings out in the dark. Michael, the young soldier next to me, immediately turns towards the wall. The intensity of his gaze sends chills down my spine. Without a second thought, he runs up to the wall. An imposing colossus of concrete and steel, he mounts it in a single leap, using his state-of-the-art leg augmentations, a little gift bestowed upon our troops by the Chiron R&D department. The scout aims his rifle into the inky blackness. His cybernetic eyes scour the horizon for any signs of the enemy. Stern and resolute, his comrades hold their breath while waiting for him to say the word. What will be this time? A soul scavenger or a full-on assault from the numerous raiding parties that scour the unholy land? When he finally speaks, I cannot help but shudder from the sheer intensity of what is transpiring. All quiet on the Eastern Front, at least for now. Guarding the wall... Oh, damn it. Guarding the wall can be a daunting task, Michael confesses the following morning, but it's also a privilege. The other soldiers gathered in the cantina nod their heads in approval. Michael introduces me to his squad members, some of which are on their second or third tour of duty. Several firm handshakes later, the soldiers regale me with stories of their service, each one more breathtaking than the last. While I ask what drives them to such acts of heroism, Michael lowers his head and responds in a slightly embarrassed tone of voice, I don't think anyone here considers themselves a hero. I know I don't. The way we look at it, we're all part of something much greater than ourselves, something that began with our fathers fighting in the Big One. Ah, yes, the Big One. Such an unassuming name for the greatest conflict of our times, one we all know as the Great Decimation, a name given not to belittle but to simplify, a desperate attempt to make sense of this unprecedented tragedy, during which many of our nation's finest gave all there was to give in defense of our way of life, nay, our very existence. From the barbaric hordes of the East, and yet out of this cauldron of conflict, this baptism of fire, we have emerged victorious. And while the old world was engulfed in flame, in its ashes we have built our great republic. To all the heroes that gave their lives and health in the great decimation, we salute you. While the soldiers' dedication is undeniable, their service is made much more bearable due to the contributions from the Board of Defense and Chiron's top scientist. Michael is quick to agree. If it wasn't for the corporate government, some of us would not have made it this long. Take these babies, for example, he says, while affectionately patting his glistening leg prosthetics. Without them, I would be a cripple, wasting away in some hospice, unable to serve my fellow citizens. Thanks to Chiron, I can fulfill my role in our great society. Spoken like a true patriot. And let us not forget that Chiron takes care of our brave men and women on and off the field of battle. Our ongoing veteran rehabilitation initiative ensures that soldiers who are no longer able to serve can reintegrate into society so they can lead rich and fulfilling lives once their glory days are behind them. Unless your job's not good enough. Okay. Boy, is there anything we can do about that text? That text is dark. I mean, it is dark. Just the text. It's so weird. It's going to make everything look a little washed out, but I'd rather be able to look at this stuff. Oh, well, it's just bad. I don't remember it being like this on the other versions. I wonder if this is some sort of...
Of course. 2 agents. Helena Novak, apartment 104, and Hannah Nader, apartment 106. Both on the same floor.
104 and 106. We need to investigate those.
To get out. You again. Not a good idea to sneak up on me, you know. Need to get out.
Tenant register.
I had to check the tenant register. Authorized personnel only. Well, I was in a hurry, and the door was open. Authorized personnel only. Police business. I know what I'm doing. I know what you are. Oh, yeah? Back during war, took one alive. Sent for one of you to get into his head.
You fought in the war?
You fought in the big one. Is that why you got all this junk in you? Plasma sweep. Hit our convoy. Barreled through armor. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring back memories. Yes. Memories.
Adam.
What could you tell me about the tenant in apartment 7? Tenant? Yeah, tenant. How long has he been living there? Yeah. Maybe longer. Not good with time. You ever talk to him? Didn't get out much. None of them do. All right, Tin Man. Let me know if it comes back to you.
Lockdown.
Something triggered the lockdown. Trying to get it open. Rudy and I. You think it might be the nanophage? You had any recent outbreaks? No. Last one. Long time ago. Down by the river. All the implants. Bad. The implants.
The way out?
Can we lift the lockdown from the inside somehow? Or get a message out?
No. Keep people in. Isolate, accommodate, alleviate.
Yeah, we all know how that last one used to work. I take it Rudy's the robot.
Multifunction service and maintenance. Drone. Don't lose it.
What?
Wanders off. Sometimes. Need to track manually.
I need to get going.
Right. I'm heading out. Can you give me full access to the building?
Assistance. Unstable. Unlocked. What I could.
Thanks. You better stay here. There might be some very nasty people out there.
Nasty. Bad.
Look, just stay safe. You know what? I never got your name. I'm Dan.
Name? Janus. Like a Roman god. You know.
Sorry I gave you a hard time earlier. Good to meet you. Janus.
Janus. I mean, things do have an interesting look, don't they? I love the world that they've created. It is kind of a shame you're just stuck in this apartment complex. You do get to dive into different worlds, though, so it's not all bad, right? Oh, I want to go to 106 or 107. Or 104 and 106, I think. Alright, well, no. I'm gonna go up first. Dang. It's gonna get dark, man. Barely see anything. Okay, we're looking for 106 or 104 and 10. Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Dan Lazarski, KPD. Routine questioning.
Daddy, who is it? Can he make the door open? When can we go out, Daddy?
Go to your room, kids. Go play Runaway Galaxy. Let me talk to the man. Hello, officer. I'm Thaddeus Karski, head of the family. How can I help you?
Any suspicious activity?
Listen, have you seen anything questionable going on around here?
Apart from the usual, you mean?
The usual?
Well, you know, this place isn't exactly a beacon of morality. Still, we mustn't judge. Most people mean well. They're just misguided.
Everything all right in there? Did the lockdown spook the kids?
Oh, no, we're fine. I do appreciate your concern, though.
You sound very calm. You're not worried about a potential outbreak?
Oh, that doesn't concern us, officer. Of course, I hope that's not the case, for the sake of the other tenants.
What do you mean, it doesn't concern you?
We're all clean of corruption. My wife, myself, and the little ones.
Clean... Oh. You're immaculates.
Children of the Immaculate Birth, yes. You've heard of us. All good things, I hope.
Sure.
Well, I've never been called to a crime scene where one of your kind was involved. That's good enough for me.
Our kind? I see. Do you take offense to our way of life, Officer Lazarski?
No, but it must be hard on the whole family.
No one said life would be easy.
Immaculate.
Well, I'd have to say, no mods of any kind. That's quite a statement these days.
Is it really? Is having a neural connection to the web worth renouncing your humanity? Is a body held together with screws and wires really worth a corrupted soul?
Some would say there are benefits.
Certainly. I know our lives will be shorter and less comfortable. But it's a price we're willing to pay for experiencing the purity of our God-given bodies.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not a big fan of implants, but I couldn't do what I do without them.
Yes, you carry them within you.
It wasn't really a choice, you know?
Oh, but clearly it was. The world would be a better place if more people realized that.
Yes, I'll agree. Why not?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Don't want to argue too much.
Maybe we are
Not with the cuckoos.
ourselves.
I don't wish to speak out of turn, but our church has a support group for the penitent unclean. Perhaps you'd like to attend a meeting?
Sounds like a hoot and a half. Thanks for inviting me.
Yes, well, once you get past the name, you'll find a lot of compassion and understanding there.
All right, if you say so, Mr. Karski.
Godspeed, Officer Lazarski.
A little world building, right? Not necessary. Kind of get an idea of the different people in the world. I wish the future had more light. What is this? Hologram panel? Ugh, can't see shit. I hate when games increase the darkness so much. Can I grab any of these? Holocron. I'm watching you. I have for some time, and though you might not realize it, and though you might not yet realize we are meant to be together, this shrine is my gift to you. This and 3 others like it. Please notice me. No mail. No documents. Okay, I gotta find a bunch of these things, huh? Yeah, sure, no problem. I'm assuming it's not this. I'm assuming it's 3 consoles. Alright. Enough screwing around, I guess. Thanks, I forget what your name is. Let's see, that's where I came in from.
Hello? Anyone in there?
Yes?
I'm with the KPD. Need to ask you some questions.
Oh, and who's your friend?
Friend? It's just me, ma'am.
Oh, I have to go now.
Alrighty.
106.
Miss Nader? I'm with the KPD. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Mrs.
Excuse me?
Mrs. Nader.
All right. Mrs. Nader,
What do you want?
The call.
have you made any calls in the last hour?
No, I have not.
Could you check your compass for connections? Somebody may have used it as a proxy.
I don't have a compass.
You don't have a compass.
No compass. I thought pretty much everyone had one at this point.
Well, you thought wrong. I don't have any implants of any kind.
Are you alright?
Ma'am, is everything all right in there? Are you in some kind of danger?
You tell me, officer. I heard the alarms go off. Are the cleaners on their way? Are any of us safe?
The lockdown seems to be a malfunction. I don't think we're looking at an outbreak here.
Well, I'm sure the other tenants will be glad to hear that.
But not you?
No, officer. Not me.
Female caller?
If you don't mind my asking, do you live alone?
Yes, I do mind, and yes, I live alone.
No spouse or daughter?
Didn't you hear me? I said it was just me.
Then why did you insist on being called Mrs.?
I'm a widow. My wife died many years ago, in the plague.
Plague.
Sorry to hear that. Is that why you don't have any implants?
Yes. Want to see the scar tissue on my face and neck? It's quite an embroidery. The little monsters really outdid themselves. Or do I have to show you what's left of my arm? Would that satisfy your curiosity?
Mrs. Nader, I'm just doing my job.
Ah, yes, I've heard that one before. When the cleaners took my Laura away. One of them turned to me and said precisely that. I never saw her again. Not even the body. It's like she never existed.
Ah, this is different.
I'm not like that.
No? Oh, so you don't work for the corporation? The very same people who took everything I ever had?
Just because they pay me doesn't mean they owe me.
Well, isn't that a pretty thought? You best get on with your duties, officer. I'm sure you have your hands full.
So long, Mrs. Nader. Helena Nova it is.
Which one's this one? 105. Take my pill.
Yes.
Single injected. Strain level decreased.
Thought there was a door here. No? Through 104.
Hey, you! I can hear you out there. Help me, please.
Hey, PD. I'd like to ask you some questions.
Certainly, officer. Always glad to do my civic duty.
Sure, calm.
You seem pretty laid back. You do know the building is under lockdown.
Well, yes, but there's not much I can do about it, is there? I mean, I'm sure the authorities are handling the situation as we speak. Come to think of it, isn't that why you're here?
Well, not particularly.
Well, you might be giving the authorities too much credit.
Officer, please. It's highly demoralizing to hear that kind of talk from a man of the law. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
Seen or heard anything suspicious lately? Neighbors acting weird?
Actually, I did hear some noises coming from 104. Then the woman stormed out of the apartment and ran off.
Noises?
What kind of noises, sir?
Screaming, breaking stuff. I didn't think much of it. I mean, those two are always at each other's throats.
Troublesome neighbors.
You mean these people get violent with each other?
Well, I'm not sure about violence. Mostly just arguing, I guess. Today was worse than usual. That's probably why she ran out.
The woman?
Did you see where she went?
Well, no, I didn't actually see her. I could smell her, you see.
Smell her?
Don't tell me you can't. That cheap crap she pours over herself, the entire hallway reeks of it. She probably thinks it makes her seem ladylike.
I see. I got it. Thanks for your help.
I could hear her panting too, moaning like the whore she is.
You did, huh?
Yeah, biggest fucking cock tease you've ever seen. Always toying with me, bending over when reaching for the lock, all naked underneath her clothes. She knows I'm watching too. She likes to make me itch, cooped up with that junky meathead. I mean, what does he have that I don't? They're all like that, you know? Fucking mongoloid bitch. Now I hope she gets what she fucking deserves, so that she knows she's fucked up. She'll have no choice but to come to me, begging. But it'll be too late, you hear me? Too late!
That's enough.
Okay, I get the picture. Thanks for your input.
Oh, yes. Certainly, officer.
What's wrong, sir?
Oh, I heard this awful noise. What's going on?
There's been a lockdown.
A lockdown? No. Oh, God, please, not today.
Today.
Well, what's so special about today?
I was scheduled to undergo a medical procedure. It's a private matter. I'd rather not talk about it.
Suit yourself.
Are you in pain?
Are you okay? Sounds like you're in pain.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just... I got a condition. I'm waiting to have it fixed.
Anything I can do?
Sure, if you're an expert in corrective surgery.
Seen anything suspicious?
Sir, I'm wondering if you've seen anything suspicious lately.
I haven't seen anything in over 40 years.
Ah, that's your condition.
I really don't feel comfortable talking about it.
Fine, I won't waste your time then.
Wait, I did hear something. Quiet footsteps, deliberate, heavy breathing, angry, not hiding, hunting.
Anything else?
The smell, it seemed oddly familiar. Reminded me of my childhood.
Your childhood?
Yes, my family lived outside the city with all manner of creatures. When it would rain, the smell would be similar.
KPD. I'd like to have a word.
It's about time you showed up. What the hell is going on? Why are we under lockdown?
Most likely a malfunction. I'm still looking into it.
Well, you ain't looking in the right places. Because I don't know nothing.
Noticed anything suspicious or unusual? Other than the lockdown, I mean.
Well, the couple from 104 were making an awful lot of noise a while back. More than usual, I mean. The girl ran off, and then it got quiet.
Did you see where she ran off to?
I ain't one to snoop. But, judging by the footsteps, I'd say she ran down to the courtyard.
Anything else you can tell me about them?
What? The couple? Don't know them that well. The girl seems nice enough. Not sure about the guy, though.
The woman?
What about the girl?
Oh, she's a trooper. Works double shifts at Chiron to support that ex-con asshole of a husband.
Any idea what she might be doing for them?
Can't be too important, or she wouldn't be living in this shithole. Explains the look on her face, though.
What do you mean by that?
Worn out, fidgety, jumping at shadows. Working for the corporation has that effect, I guess.
The man.
What can you tell me about the guy?
Amir? I think he's called. He looks tough, but he's got the yellow eye, you know? Twitches like a junkie. Probably sells the shit, too.
How do you know that?
What, the dealing? I seen him sneak around during the night, carrying packages and stuff. I doubt he's the goddamn postman.
Domestic violence?
Does this kind of stuff happen often? You ever see a husband get violent?
Nah, he ain't a wife beater or anything like that. He's just messed up. Then again, ain't we all?
Anything else out of the ordinary? Anything at all?
Well, other than some asshole bringing animals into the building, I'd say that's pretty much it.
Animals?
Yeah, I could swear I heard something growling in the hallway earlier. I'd inform the janitor, but, he'd lose the plot midway through the talk anyway.
Thanks. You've been very helpful.
That's new.
Anyone here? Chiron Corporation ID. Low-level clearance, but still valid. Jesus. A second victim. Badly injured, but still breathing. Don't be afraid. I'm here to help.
What happened?
What happened here?
How do we find out who did this?
Listen to me. The building's on lockdown. There's no way I can help you now. But I can get whoever's responsible for this if you help me find him. Don't try to talk. There's another way.
Swipe on to activate electromagnetic vision. And then left trick to analyze the implant. Connect.
Subject approved. Commencing neural interrogation.
Amir, is that you?
Oh, poor guy. Uh-oh. Seven, 209.
Thanks, kid. This should get me through the week.
So he was dealing.
Podczas procesu suszenia rośliny następuje częściowa lecenizacja hioscyaminy. Suszony surowiec zawiera zmienne ilości antropiny.
Oh, well, anything in here?
Yeah, thanks.
12, huh? No door handle.
What the fuck, man? I told you not to show up during the day.
Wolf? Werewolf? Werewolf.
You'll rot in here.
Trash can on the right hand side. It's this one. Hallway next to the shelf. It's this one. Door next to a light. It's this one. Door next to a cage. That's this one, I guess.
This fucking slop again. It's called soup. Now dig in, it's not getting any better.
Yeah, game's such a trip. A lot of acid was dropped during the development of this game, I feel.
Move it along. I can
Prison memories.
Let me out! 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 Let me out!
Beating dudes.
Fresh meat! You won't last a day! You're in my world now! Can't. I need to get out. I can't take it anymore. It's gonna be alright. I won't. It's gonna be alright. I won't take it. Get out. I need a fix. Give it to me. Now. Fuck yes. Finally.
Some good shit.
Do you remember the night we met?
It's hard to forget. I've always wondered, were you scared? Of me, I mean.
No, I could see right through you. I saw that underneath all your muscles and tattoos, you were like a big, wounded animal. Lost. Alone.
Hey, at least you knew what you were getting into.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Ugh, so dark.
In sickness and in health, forsaking all others.
To have and to hold from this day forward, until death do us part.
Any regrets?
None.
Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Observer System Redux on Xbox Series X. You know, it runs like it does on the PC. It looks about the same, although this game is set a little darker than I would prefer. And we've got this brightness cranked all the way up, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they just decided to relight everything or what. But I mean, I remember the game being a little dark, but this seems even darker than normal. I don't know, maybe I'll mess around with the system configuration a bit more and maybe heighten up the gamma a bit, because it's very hard to see sometimes, and you really need to in this game. You're fumbling around in the dark a lot. But again, so far we haven't played any of the new content in this edition, so I'll be curious to see what the new cases are like that we can investigate, or even how to trigger them. I don't even know that. And, you know, we're reviewing blind, so I have no idea what's going on. Other than my previous playthroughs on the other platforms. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.